Right, everyone, here we are with ticker symbol IDEX, Ideanomics Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And before we jump into this chart, I do want to announce quickly that I have a Twitter account now. The link is down below in the description. And to every viewer and subscriber watching, I definitely recommend staying tuned till the end of this video, because we've talked about watch list stock picks, right, that you want to add to your watch list and keep on your radar, and stocks that I've been sharing. And today I have a new one. This one has been pulled down by analysis and it's starting to actually pull back. Now, we don't know the bottom yet, but we want to watch it carefully and keep it on our radar coming into the next coming weeks and even probably month, because this stock has a lot of potential with the innovations that it's doing and even the sector that it's in. It had high growth. Now we want to see if these analysis ratings are correct, or could another analysis rating appear and contribute to rebuttaling that. So it's going to be very important to watch this carefully, and if this is a temporary pullback or could this actually stay there. So we want to look at it carefully, see if it pulls right itself back up, and then it consolidates, and it could probably be a sign for it to start to work its way back up. But right now, it's on its way down. It's still nowhere near where the analysis ratings were actually targeting. So we definitely want to keep this on our radar. So stay tuned for that. But enough about that. Let's talk about IDEX, Ideanomics Inc. So Ideanomics Inc. ran up. We wanted to see some consolidation, but a pullback was bound to happen. So what we want to look for moving forward now is for this to consolidate or start to have a slight reversal before continuing in that direction. I stated that in yesterday's video, that we don't want to see this just pull right back down to these lows here, about 270 and so forth. We want it to hold up. Now, when you look at it in the bigger picture, it has been moving up every single time. There's been a lot of volatility here in the last 2 weeks, but we want to go ahead and see, right, with these last 2 weeks in overall. But we want to go ahead and see how this is going to do moving forward. We need to see some consolidation. And yes, this pullback is due to profit taking really fast. You could see that. And almost 50% of those gains have already been pulled back. So what we want to watch for now is how this stock reacts moving forward. Now, this is a pretty big stretch here between the resistance and the support, and I want us to pay close attention more to the next support and the support level that we're looking at right now, since we're already in bearish territory. So the support level I want to add on to this is down here at 281. Super important. If we break through this support level, you want to watch the behavior on how this is reacting within that area. If the bulls are trying to reappear and pull this back up, or are the bears tearing this one down fairly fast. Now, the 50-day moving average is 324. As long as we're below it, we're in bearish territory. The moment we're above it, we're in bullish territory. So it's super important to watch for that as well, and how the stock is reacting moving forward below it, and if it can cross right back above it. We're still in kind of a tug-of-war zone, but we want to keep this in mind. Now, if resistance does get crossed, the next resistance level, which is the peak here, is 374. Very important to keep in mind. If that gets broken through, we would start to see this hit newer highs, new resistance levels, and then getting closer to the highest point reached, which was 388. Okay? We want to keep these resistance levels in mind moving forward, according to the volatility, if this is going in the upward direction or downward direction. Now, let's look at our current support and resistance. So our current support level here is 303. If that gets crossed, we want to watch this closely. How quickly is it moving to newer lows? Or could this actually have an opportunity for the bulls to reappear and bring it back up? We want to watch this carefully, how the stock is reacting, how is it handling it, and how quickly is it moving down, or could the bulls bring it back up? Because if it breaks through support, it's pulling further away from the 50-day moving average in a downward direction. So it's super important and vital to watch this moving forward. And then you have the next support level down here at 281 to watch how it's behaving within that area. Now, the resistance level is a little bit far up, but it's the true resistance level that needs to be broken through for this to pull further away from the 50-day moving average and break through the highest point before the fall. And it's a big stretch, but if this crosses the 50-day moving average and it gets into bullish territory, there is a closer resistance level that you can use, and it's here at this point at 342. It's a little bit lower and closer to the 50-day moving average. You can go ahead and use that as a point of reference to know that this is moving upwards, but it does not signify that the bulls are gaining control. They won't gain true control and leverage on pulling upwards into newer highs until they break through 353, turn that into a support. If they can manage to hold that support and pull up from it, they could be on their way deeper into bullish territory and on their way to newer highs and new resistance levels. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. So for those of you that have stayed till the end of this video to know which ticker symbol to add to your watch list, this ticker symbol, as I stated earlier, has been pulled down by analysis ratings. We're already seeing it pull back. We still don't know exactly the bottom, and that's why it's a good time to watch this moving into next week and how it reacts. And this sector is hot right now. It's a sector that a lot of the stocks have had some explosive growth, especially even this one that I'm about to mention. And I do daily videos on it. So if you weren't aware, I do chart analysis on it every single day. So stay tuned for that as well. So this ticker symbol is fcel, Fuel Cell Energy Inc. You definitely want to add this to your radar and keep it on your watch list. Right now it's in a downtrend, and we need to see if it bottoms and if these analyst ratings are correct and it stays there, or if it pulls back up, consolidates, and starts to show signs that it's going to go back in the upward direction, because this stock has had a lot of momentum. Now, a pullback was bound to happen, but the way this analysis is pulling it back is almost destroying the whole chart. Now, this could be an opportunity, or this can be a clear sign to steer away. But with this sector and this market of what this company does and their innovation, I don't see it completely being destroyed, but we still need to watch it closely. We need to really focus in, do our due diligence, do our research as investors. But I am here to enlighten you guys on that one stock. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold, but I am here to share it with you guys, to add it to your radar if you haven't already. And once again, that ticker symbol is FCEL. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, let's make some money.